So starting with number 31, number 31 says a music club has 15 members. Each member pays monthly dues of $14.50. On the first day of the month, 8 members pay their dues. The remaining members pay their dues on the second day of the month. How much money was collected on the second day? Okay, well, you have 15 members total, 8 already paid it, so how many are left to pay? 7 people. Okay, so, I'm sorry, $14.60, but there are 7 members remaining to pay. So 7 members that need to pay their $14.60 due. So $14.60 times 7 is what we would have left to pay. So we would multiply that, 28, 32, and we get 102.20. So that's answer choice B. On our result sheet, we had about 69% pick answer choice B. So I want you to make sure that you're paying attention because I had about 15% pick C. So I don't know if they multiplied 8 times 1460. I'm guessing that's what they did, and that's how they got the wrong number. But it's looking for the difference of the ones who didn't pay. So that would be those 7 that didn't pay. On number 32, if x equals negative, which inequality is true? So if you look at x equals -6, we're going to plug in -6 every time. Okay, so I would do -5 minus 3 times -6 is greater than 10. That's my first one. All I did was plug in -6 for x. Okay, so -5 and then -3 times -6 is positive 18 is greater than 10. No. So 13 is greater than 10. No. That's not, that is true. Yes. Yes. Okay, so that is true. So the other ones I would say -3 minus 5 times -6 is less than -14. -3 plus 30 is 27 is less than -14. That's not true. And then 1 minus 2 times -6 is greater than 13. So 1 plus 12 is greater than 13. 13 is equal to 13, right? So that's false. And then 2 minus a -6 is less than -3. That's 8 is less than -3. That's false also. Okay, so you're just plugging in -6 into each spot for x. Okay, number 33. Chloe is 5 feet 4 inches tall. What? What was the answer? F. And F was the answer, and ooh, this one was not very good. 33.8% picked F. So 23% picked G, 17% picked H, and 23% picked J. So it means like we just didn't really have a good view of that question at all. No, that's overall in the whole 7th grade. Okay, so number
33.
Yeah, we're going to do 33. Chloe is 5 feet 4 inches tall. There are 2.54 centimeters in 1 inch. What is Chloe's height in centimeters? We're going to have to do a conversion. I'm going to have to convert this to inches, just to straight inches. So 12 inches are in a foot, right? Mm-hmm. So 12 times 5 is 60. So she's 64 inches tall. Are we good with that? And I'm doing centimeters to inches. So really I'm doing a WKU. And 2.54 centimeters equals 1. What does 64 equal? So really you're multiplying 64 times 2.54, and just for time, and I'm going to do it on my calculator, times 64, and I got 162.56. So answer choice C. So 33, 55% picked C, 20% picked D. I don't know what would have happened there, but maybe if we did 5 foot instead or something. Okay, good. That's great. Okay, looking at the next page. 34. Which equation best represents the relationship between x and y? Okay, we did these, remember? So this is important. I want to show you. This right here is important. Where it crosses the y-axis. Remember, we use this formula. So where it crosses the y-axis is our b. Our b is going to be +3. So we have a +3. Ooh, there's a +3. There's a +3. So I'm marking G and J out of the question. And now I'm going to do my rise over my run. So I'm going to rise 1, 2, 3 and run 1. So it should be 3 over 1x, which reduces to 3x plus 3, which is answer choice F. Okay, so looking at, okay, so 34, we had 47% pick F. And that's really low because I think that's a pretty simple one with not a lot of math as long as we understand. We had 16% pick G and 27% pick H. Okay, but you have to know, remember, this is your rise over your run. Y'all remember that from the last unit? I hope y'all do. Okay, number 35. A boat traveled 27 miles in 2 hours at this rate. Okay, so it's at this rate. That means we're doing a WKU of some sort. So I'm going to go ahead and write that out. This is miles over hours. So 27 in 2 hours. How much in a half hour? That's where we get shady and I feel like we struggle. A half hour is not going to go 1 up here and 2 down here. That's not right. A half hour is a half hour and it goes on the bottom. So it's 0.5 of an hour, right? Or you could put 1/2 down there. So we would say 27 times 0.5, which is 13.5. And then this is 2x. Divide by 2, divide by 2, 13.5 divided by 2. And you're going to get 6.75, which if you put it back into a fraction would be answer choice B. Okay, so hold on. So let's think about some little things we can do. So we know that half an hour is smaller than 2, so our answer has to be smaller than 27, and it has to be a lot smaller than 27, so we could mark out that one right there. And that's not going to be half, so we should be down to one of these two. 32, 33, 34, we're on 35. So 59% got it right. 25% picked this one. 9% and 5%. Okay. So next page, 36. At an assembly, 7 out of the first 10 students who entered the gym were carrying a backpack. Based on the information, if 700 students were in the assembly, how many students could be expected to be carrying a backpack? I know I'm reading fast, but so 7 out of 10. How many out of 700? We're scaling up. It's times 7. I mean, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, no. Times 70. So times 70 here. So 7 times 70 is 490. So you should have gotten 490. And we got 33% got this right. I got it right. Good. I'm so glad. Hey. Number 37 says Caroline's cell phone plan costs $32 per month. Which table shows the sum of the amounts that Caroline will pay for a cell phone over the next 4 months? So it's $32 per month. Okay, so I guess you may have heard something, but we're gonna have to go back. So it says Caroline's cell phone bill costs $32 per month. Okay, this one goes up, and it goes up at a month right here. So we're looking for the next 4 months. So it goes up $32, but the first month would be $32. Yeah. So we would have to start at $32 here. So that's why that doesn't work. We're not starting at $8. It's $32 per month. This one does, but then it only goes up $4. So that's not going to work either because it's $32 per month. This one goes up $32 every month, and it goes up on a month on the top. So D is your answer choice. On 37, we got 84% of the people write this right. So y'all were actually good at this one. Okay. Number 28. A store sells a new video game for $55. Used video games are $12 each. Jacob is buying 3 video games and X amount of used. Which equation? So X goes with the used. X was 12. So look for X with 12. Oh, that one, not this one, not that one. Because we don't know how many used games he's buying. Now he paid $55 each and he bought 3. Well, 55 times 3 is 165. So we knew he already paid 165. So 38 is answer choice G. And 56% of y'all got that one right. 39, which table satisfies the equation? Well, this is our B. So at our y-axis, it comes across at 14. So that's not going to work. So look at these three. And then we're looking for a 0.5 increase. So here to here is 25 divided by 5, which is going to equal 5. So that can't be it. Here to here, we're 2.5, 5, 2.5. It looks like it's doing the same thing. So 2.5 divided by 5 would be 0.5. I think that might be it. But this one right here, let's check. It's 0.5 divided by 5. 0.5 divided by 5, which would be 0.1. So our answer choice is C. And then let's grab this last one, number 40. It's reduced. The TV is reduced. Go ahead and read it to yourself. And then we're going to talk about it's reduced $50 over my original price equals X out of 100. Okay, it reduced about, it didn't reduce 50%. It didn't reduce 80%. It's one of these two. So if you cross multiply and solve, you're going to get 250x equals 5,000. And then divide, and you're going to get x equals 20. Okay, which is answer choice F. And 40, 50% of y'all got F. So we'll look at the few others if we need to here in just a minute.